What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video we have something very exciting. As you guys know, I built this gaming setup last year and it's been nothing but joy. I filmed so many videos on this setup, but unfortunately and fortunately I have to move. I'm not moving houses this time. I'm just moving the location of this setup to a different room because we're having a second baby. We're going to be taking down all of this setup apart, building a brand new setup in a room right there. But this setup is going to be so much better. And I'm going to be honest, I've always felt that this setup did not really flow really well. I had a lot of RGB going on, but it did not have like a theme. It was never as good as I would like it to be. Before we get started, if you're new to the channel, it would mean the world to me if you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button to support me and support this channel to grow and get further on YouTube. So without further ado, let me show you where we're going to be building this setup. Let's go. All right, guys, so this is the area we're actually working with. We have a wall right there and a wall right here. The idea is to put the monitors on that wall and hang up some shelves and some things that I bought from IKEA on that wall. Yeah, let's get into it and start building. Let's go. Alright guys, so 3 weeks later and I'm excited to reveal to you the new gaming setup for Give 'em Chills. Here it is. This is a gaming and productivity setup at the same time. Let me walk you guys through this whole setup, show you everything that I did. All right, guys, let's do a short and a quick tour of the setup real quick. On the left side right here, as you guys can see, we got a couple of pegboards that I bought from IKEA. I put all my keyboards on right there, all my headphones, all the extra keycaps and key sets that I have there. This basically is like the working area. So if I'm like building or putting in new stuff in my PC or working on any keyboards, this will be the area for that. As you guys can see, there's a storage unit right there. One of the really nice things is that I have this power supply right here that is I can connect anything to that I need. If I need soldering, anything that I need power wise, I have it right there. We have this RGB going behind, going around the pegboards obviously, and going all the way down to here. We have the PC in the corner. I decided to put it in the corner because I wanted to show off this case, show off all the RGB that it comes with. The only down for this whole situation is that you can see these cables from this angle, but I'm actually working on fixing that by getting a plant that I'm going to be putting on top right here. In the back right here, you can see it's a mess, but there's a light that is shining upon these 3D wall panels that just go up from here around and create just a border around the setup as well. On this side, mainly just around the monitors. That is like the messiest area in the back there. Coming to the right side right here, we'll start from the top to the bottom. And anytime if you guys are interested in anything that I have in this setup, it'll be all down below in the description. Up at the top right here, we have this 3D wall clock that I saw on TikTok. And then right here we have actually Hexagon sound panels that I put. They were super cheap, like 20 bucks for about 12 of them. And then we have a neon RGB strip that just goes around. Unfortunately, it's not RGBIC, so it's one color at a time. That's the one unfortunate thing. In front of that, we have the same two monitors that we had in the old setup, the Samsung up here and the LG gaming monitor from Ultra Gear. And then coming down here, we have the same speakers that we had previously, which is the Logitech Z333. Over here, we have the Monocaster, which we reviewed for audio. And then as you guys can see down here, we have one cable raceway that just goes from the bottom of the desk to the top. We have an extension cord behind the monitors, which everything is just plugged into right here. It's kind of a mess. I tried to make it as clean as possible, but this is the best I can do. Right here, we actually have a Unitech hub that is just plugged in with one cable back to the PC. So all my USBs are just accessible right in front of me, which is really nice. For peripherals, we actually are using the Logitech G Pro wireless. And then we have the same TechWare 87 keyboard that we have that we reviewed. This mouse pad is actually massive. It's 4 feet by 2 feet deep, and it's like, it barely fits my desk, which is crazy. On the right side right here is the Xbox Series X that I use every now and then, and when friends come over they can actually just use it and game on it too. And now we're going to look at the thing I'm most proud of in this setup, which is the cable management. This took me about a week to clean up. As you can see, all the cable are gone. There's nothing under the desk. Super clean regardless of where you go. Over here we have this headset stand that I really recommend because it actually tilts around and it's really nice. And I just put my Bose headphones right on it right there. All right, enough with the gaming gaming area. Let's switch to the productivity and work area. When I'm working from home, I can use this side by just plugging in my monitor right there, connect them to both of these monitors and just use this as a productivity area. So if I'm working from home, or if my wife needs to work from home as well, this is the setup she will be using. There's a separate chair just for that area. As you can see, I tried to make it as clean as possible, where you just plug in your laptop right there and everything is good to go. The cable management was done pretty good over here as well. And the nice thing about this area, that when friends come over, or if my wife wants to play video games with me, we can just hook up this Xbox to one of these monitors. She sits down here, or they sit down here, and I'm right there, and we can play together. So kind of like old school LAN party. That was it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. If you stuck around this far, it means the world to me. It took me forever to do this setup, but I'm really excited to share with you guys the future in this setup, as we're just going to be doing more tech videos in the setup and all sorts of stuff. Thank you again for watching, and I hope you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year for you guys. And I will see you guys in the next year. See you next time. Bye.